Alright, it appears that SwiiTcHBack has brought one of his unique oh, Helamasa has chosen to bring a lightweight. Very interesting. And as well as SwiiTcHBack, it appears, which I can't see behind. Right,
hot pink reverse
hot
joint.
pink and yellow reverse joint.
Yes.
And here we go. Here is game one. Helamasa rocking a lightweight with a battle rifle shotgun combo with subcomputers, a TE shield, and what appears to be a pulse gun. So he's going for maximum burst damage here. He's beginning his attack by rushing in using shield and pulse gun. Or shield and battle rifle now that he's scanned his opponent and knows that he's not weak to that.
He's covering building so far, trying to keep the building between each other.
This is going to be a very long back and forth as each player tries to wrestle at a positional advantage where they can do damage. Helamasa opting more for straight-on trades, while SwiiTcHBack is trying to go for pop-shotting, a very varied form of pop-shotting with, I believe, a laser rifle, missiles, and something else that I can't see right off the bat.
Not a lot of shots being exchanged, although as I say that, shots are starting to land for players.
SwiiTcHBack is going to have to play it a little bit careful. He's currently at about 25,000, whereas Helamasa is still at 32,000 AP.
SwiiTcHBack missing with that howitzer volley. Seems like he's having a little bit of difficulty getting shots connected at the current moment, while taking some damage from Hela.
Yes, using two howies is very difficult when using just a single one. They're usually best when you're dual wielding. Unfortunately, due to this tournament format, that is not allowed.
Hela definitely punishing SwiiTcHBack. SwiiTcHBack eating about 3,000 points of damage right there in that exchange. Trying to keep the building between himself and Hela. But Hela just boldly moving in.
Hela definitely has a bit of advantage as he's using a very wide angle lock with subcomputers, which means he locks very quickly, and it is very difficult for Switch to get in close without getting hit at all.
Right, and Switch is not able to make any of his shots connect, it seems.
Yeah, it's a very similar situation to the last game in their winner side match in Chem 2, where Helamasa was simply walling him out very well. However, for those who haven't watched the match, SwiiTcHBack made almost a 30k comeback before succumbing at the last minute to a lack of ammo. It was a last shot situation with both players having, I think, less than 2,000 AP each.
Just right there, we were able to see SwiiTcHBack connect with some damage, a couple of missiles finding their mark. I'm not sure just how much they did, though. Not a significant amount, it would appear. Still struggling to make his shots connect. He hasn't taken much damage since we last saw it, though, maybe a minute ago. So doing an excellent job of continuing to dodge. We're trying to find just those small opportunities to land some shots, but as I'm saying that, Hela able to land some rounds, do allow about 2,000 points of damage. SwiiTcHBack answering in return, letting loose yet another volley of missiles at his opponent. It looks like they did connect as well. I see him pop out the side of the building. Here he goes. Able to find his mark. Excellently placed volley.
And just get several hits in, although he's going to have to do a bit more, as Helamasa is very easily capable of trading and giving that damage right back in bigger amounts.
Look at how he's been able to pull the life total discrepancy back to a much closer difference, getting about 1,000 points of damage right there. But still, it's about a 3,000 point AP difference at this time now, as opposed to the much bigger gap that we saw just momentarily ago. Both volleys out of his arm weapons missing completely on that one. Now he's getting a lot of fire on top of the building, not an ideal situation. He wanted to be behind cover right there, but he landed square on top of that building in front of his opponent.
Switch showing a bit of a mess up there and costing him quite a bit of damage.
It was definitely a fair amount, yeah.
Yeah, is currently about 8,000 behind. He's going to have to work very hard to pick that back up, especially since Helamasa still has his shield, which allows him to soak up quite a bit of damage from that laser rifle.
Right, and I've seen SwiiTcHBack let loose a couple of volleys now that just weren't locked on to his opponent. Still a fair amount of time on the clock, but as far as his life total resource goes, it's starting to dwindle. I mean, down below 10k right now. His opponent is still pressing that 8,000 point life total advantage, as you say. There's a missile volley. Might just be too slow. I mean, I've seen his opponent duck behind a building before those missiles can even reach their mark several times already. Hella doing a great job of dodging those. SwiiTcHBack looking for an opening.
He's most likely using some kind of very light missile because that particular lightweight, I believe, is at capacity. So it's probably not one of the more effective or efficient missiles. So damage on average is going to be less, as well as tracking, which is a big problem for him in this case.
But look at this, SwiiTcHBack pulling it into about a 4,000 point life total difference right now. He's making it, still keeping it a close game. Great piloting, we're approaching the 4-minute mark.
Does Switch by chance still have his shield?
He does still have a shield.
Okay. So this might work slightly in his favor then, as Helamasa currently has lost his shield, and he's now starting to take quite a bit of damage, and it's piling up. He's not able to effectively stay on Switch and deal the damage that he needs to deal. And he needs to be careful because right now, Switch is using a howitzer, and all it takes is one hit to do 3-4k damage.
Switch showing some incredible finesse right now. Really playing a great game of attrition. There was a volley that connected right there. I'm not sure just how effective it was. Doing a great job of tracking his opponent, not getting flanked. He almost got flanked by Hela. Kind of in his sights the entire time. Was able to maneuver behind the building just in time. Both players just trying to hunt.
And I think they're currently at even. Helamasa is currently at 8,000 AP.
Yeah, SwiiTcHBack, I do believe, has actually pulled into the lead at this point. Just barely, about 300 points. Only about 300 AP in the lead. Oh, but man, he's going to take a bunch of damage.
I saw that there was an explosion showing that SwiiTcHBack's shield is broken now. So now they're on pretty much even grounds, although as I say that, Helamasa managed to sneak a shot in there, putting SwiiTcHBack at 4,000.
SwiiTcHBack again on the back foot again. He's been on the back foot the majority of this match. Down to 3 minutes. Just kind of coming down to a game of attrition at this point. Those missiles again finding their mark. We don't know really if they aren't doing a lot of damage though, like you said earlier. It's going to be close. It looks like Hela has found his mark though. SwiiTcHBack is going to fall. Great game.
Yep. SwiiTcHBack overextended himself just a little bit too much, which gave Hela enough time to lock on with his battle rifle and get in those 3 shots. So Hela takes game number 1 in a very close match.
That was an exciting game.
Yep, at high level, this is what lightweight matches look like. Very fast-paced, where the advantage is switching between opponents with so little defense and so little AP. Every single moment counts, and just a single mess-up can put you right behind the lead. All right, let's take a look at their ACs. Both players opted to use lightweights. Very similar in design, I believe. Yep, very similar indeed. Using a TE core and all KE parts, with the only variation being choosing which CE and TE weapons they chose, but essentially very similar builds. Yeah, there's a blue box appearing on my screen. I'm not sure why.
Real players use dual target guns. Well, unfortunately, dual wields are banned for this tournament, so they won't be able to, unfortunately.
All right, so I can't actually see the AC because it's so dark. But let's look at this one. Nope, Raiju's in the way. Oh, there it is.
There it is. But I mean, we only really care about the hot pink one.
Yeah. All right, and here we are heading into game 2. So it appears that SwiiTcHBack has chosen to use a more offensively based AC, and it's decked with almost entirely TE weapons, I think.
Yep, I see a 12 shot.
Ah. He's using a laser rifle, a Gatling gun, He's using a high attack power CE missile and a shield. It looks like he's probably gonna maybe try to play a waiting game, perhaps? Looking for an opening for him to smash apart Hela's SwiiTcHBack's AC.
Lasers charging. Both opponents were in up really close. Oh man, stunned in the water. A lot of damage. Trying to escape. Clambering off the buildings.
SwiiTcHBack has to be really careful. Those CE missiles have very good tracking at close range, and they will do a lot of damage.
Both players jockeying for position around this one building.
Oh, Hela takes a direct hit and is stunned and ends up on the ground.
Yeah.
Appears though that CE shield saved him a bit. TE shield.
SwiiTcHBack able to connect. A nice solid shot right there on his opponent, but Hela answered right back with the laser weaponry. So close to each other right now.
And he is just opening him up with those weapons. That
Right.
pulse gun and those missiles. They're doing
Yeah.
a lot of damage.
SwiiTcHBack wisely trying to fall back. Hela not able to pressure him. SwiiTcHBack will get that short reprieve. About 10,000 point life total difference separating these two players. Howie volley goes wide left.
It looks like SwiiTcHBack has opted for a mid to long range burst style damage kind of build. Although it's not really working in his favor because Hela is just pressuring him so much.
Right, he's trying to get that laser charged up, trying to find a great opportunity to unleash it, but Hela just all over his screen, really applying the pressure, as you say. SwiiTcHBack just working so hard right now to try and find an opening that will work to his advantage. But either Hela's right on top of him, or he's down behind a building. Fighting to try and find an opening right now.
Oh, and another hit.
Yeah. Hela right above him.
SwiiTcHBack trying to look for another opening.
Gatling gun starting to let a rip.
Unfortunately, it seems that every time he tries to open up for an assault, even if he's not hit by the pulse gun, he's getting hit by those missiles.
Yeah.
And it's starting to really take its toll.
Peaks is not effective coming out of SwiiTcHBack right now. Look at this huge life total difference right now. The damage pouring in from Hela. SwiiTcHBack really on the back foot. Maybe just fall in the water. We're starting to get stunned right there. Oh man.
That's it.
Turns the square up. Hela's right in his face.
SwiiTcHBack simply couldn't find his footing that he needed, and it ended up Hela being able to take the game with 25,000 AP left, or 19,000 AP left. A very convincing second game as Helamasa takes it 2-0 over SwiiTcHBack.
Great game. Exciting stuff.
Right,
But
so
yeah, Hela in convincing 2-0 fashion.
yep. Hela moves on, and Switch is put back into the loser bracket, which is now going to probably be a little bit more difficult. Okay. All right, score is 2-0.